Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so here we are. Once again, we're going to be talking about Miranda and how she's not letting Katie Joy just get away with whatever Katie Joy wants. So if you're interested in what she has to say this time, stick around for me. I got all the beautiful horses, not all of them, but majority of the horses up here around the round pen. We just got done eating. So they're just kind of chilling and hanging out with Mama, and we're just kind of having a good old time here. And I started checking Instagram, and I was like, well, wow, here's another post that Miranda's speaking out on. Miranda is not keeping quiet whatsoever at all. No, she's not. She's like, I'm gonna get my story out there. That's what she's doing. And you know, I'm kind of proud of her. I really am. Somebody to actually stick up to Katie Joy and actually say, ma'am, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this whatsoever at all. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start off with Miranda says, my mom and I disagree, which, heck, how many people out there disagree with their parents? I mean, seriously, that's kind of normal, isn't it? It's normal just to disagree with your parents sometimes. We're not all going to be thinking the same way and doing things the same way. It just doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Okay, so let me read you her statement now. Okay, so here is her current statement. So it says, Wilking Sisters 2, statement from Miranda. My mom released a statement yesterday, which, guys, I do not have. I do not have that whatsoever at all, but we're just going to continue with this. My mom released a statement yesterday that was counterproductive and unhelpful to the goal of family reconciliation. She mentioned James and I having a hidden agenda and that little progress was made. I disagree. The fact that we all had a face-to-face meeting for 3 hours where we both got to air out our differences was huge. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. When you get to sit down and have a long conversation with somebody after not really having any kind of dealings with them for a while, I mean, that's huge in my eyes. So way to go. 100%. Way to go. Okay, I last met my mother and dad in January 2021, and I came from that meeting being afraid of my dad and really felt he was unstable. We then communicated with my mom many times since then, meeting with her in CA July 1st of 2021 and August 3rd of 2021 in CA. I also met Melanie and talked to her in person when she came to a show I did in West Hollywood on December 28th of 2021. After our recent meeting in Michigan, my dad asked me if I was still afraid to be around him, and I replied, no. Guys, that's awesome. That's 100% awesome. It really is. Someone not to be afraid of talking to somebody, that's 100% awesome. What are you doing? Can y'all see her? Well, I don't know what she's doing. With that interaction, I felt like immediately ice was being melted between us. A wall that was just between us, I felt was broken and was a step in a healing direction. If we got nothing out of that meeting except this, I considering flying down on Tuesday, March 8th, and returning Wednesday, March 9th to LA, well worth it for James and I. As for my mom, she'll say what she wants to say. I say contrary things to her, and this is called a disagreement. If we agreed on how I live my life, then we wouldn't be in a public drama fest. James and I are trying to work this out privately, but my family think the best approach is to involve outsiders in our private issues. First, my relatives and friends, then social media. Guys, I think if you're trying to work on something, my opinion alone, I think if you're trying to work on something, it does need to be, just between you and them people and whoever it may be, family, friends, whatever. It kind of needs to stay out of the social media eye, if at all possible. It's something with me, and I feel for Miranda. I really do. And it seems like she's putting her feelings out there, and she's really getting her feelings into this now. And she's actually starting to say, now this is how it was. I did talk to people, so maybe the storyline and the narrative that we've been getting isn't what the actual narrative is. That may be it. And hey, guys, y'all know that Miss Katie Joy likes to do that. She likes to twist them narratives. I've already said that. She likes to twist them daggum narratives, what she likes to do. Ain't that right, baby? Ain't that right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, I will say it again. Involving Katie Joy into our family problems is a serious mistake because this lady is a complete psycho and she is attacking people I work with and admire. Katie is only interested in fame and monetizing off her targets like me. Does she know Katie Joy or does she know Katie Joy? I mean, come on now. She knows Katie Joy. Let me tell you, you can tell she knows what Katie Joy is up to and what Katie Joy is doing. As to what my mom or sister says, it is my family to deal with. Okay, y'all get that, guys? It is her family to deal with. So it should be family things that are handled between the family. That's what should be happening. But that's not what's happening in this case. Katie Joy is digging into everything under the sun. One moment she's like, it's not about the family. One moment she's like, it is about the family. We're trying to free Miranda. The next moment it's, we're looking into, lawsuits and things like that. And then the next moment we're looking into legal paperwork. And the next moment we just want to dismantle the cult. Katie Joy cannot decide what she's really wanting to do with all this, in my opinion, and in my opinion alone. She absolutely cannot figure out where she wants to go with all this. She just knows she's got a story and she can stick to it. And she can get out there whatever she decides that she wants to put out there. But you got Miranda coming back. Miranda's going, no, 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 no. And hey, I like that. I like that. I really do. When I met my mom on July 1st, 2021, she kept circling around me and was just starting her case over and over again for a few hours. We met again in person on July 3rd, and she just kept repeating herself. She is stuck on her point of view, and again, we have our issues. We have communicated many times between 2021 and 2022. So Miranda's coming out and saying, guys, we've talked. You can't expect this when you have family going through family drama. And guys, everything in here is my opinion and my opinion alone. When you have people going through family drama, you absolutely 100%, it's not going to be solved overnight. Usually it takes time. It's something that just takes time, and it's something that you have to work on. Everything is a work in progress. It really is. Even though Miranda's famous, I guess you'd call her famous. Even though Miranda's famous, it doesn't mean that she doesn't have a right to privacy whenever it comes to her family. It doesn't mean that she doesn't have the right to privacy whenever it comes to who she's married to and things like that. Now, guys, like I said, this is all my opinion. Look at this beautiful baby down here. She's gonna get up on me now. She's like, oh, mama done mess with me. But I'm kind of feeling for Miranda. I really, really am. I'm feeling for her because you got people over there on the Wilking Sisters too. They're supporting her, and they're saying, "Good job, Miranda. Keep speaking out. Do what you need to do." I mean, they are supporting her 100%, which is a really, really good thing, in my opinion alone. Because showing support for somebody really helps. I love it when y'all show me support. I really do, because it makes me want to continue doing what I'm doing, and finding a little bit of time to film, in the middle of me doing everything else. They're just chilling and hanging out. But it's given, it makes me know that what I'm doing is, kind of right. And, people want to hear what I have to say. So people going over and saying stuff to Miranda and saying, good job and this, that, and the other, it's probably empowering to her. It probably is. And do I still think that Katie Joy kind of met her match? Yeah, I think Katie Joy, I did. I kind of do, because Miranda's not backing down. Miranda's not backing down whatsoever at all. And I feel sorry for her. I would hate for my family drama to end up on YouTube. I would absolutely hate it. And believe it or not, I got family drama. I think we all got family drama. I think we all got them people that are just in our family, just, we just kind of sometimes distance ourselves, and, it's for the benefit of yourself. And I think you always got somebody like that, and I think that may be what the case is with Miranda. I could be completely wrong, and like I said, I'm not going to get on here and I'm not going to say anything about a CULT. I'm just going to talk about Miranda as she is a human being, and I'm just going to talk about Miranda as she is a person, and she has feelings, and she has the right to her feelings. And I'm going to talk about how, she's going back at Katie Joy. She's actually speaking up against Katie Joy. She's calling Katie Joy out on what she's saying and what she's doing. Miranda's not being quiet, and that right there is amazing to me. It absolutely is amazing to me. I like it that, she's got that gall in her to go, oh, no, ma'am. No, 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 ma'am. We're not going to sit here and just continue saying this. Now, Katie Joy can say that she's going to dismantle, a cult. She's going to go after this person. She's going to go after that person. But Miranda is the one that's speaking up. And I've looked on a couple of the other TikTokers, and they're not really speaking up as much as Miranda is. But man, Miranda is speaking up. She's got a backbone. My opinion alone. She got a backbone, and that's what you need when you're dealing with Katie Joy. And like I said, my opinion alone. That's what you need when you're dealing with Katie Joy. You need a backbone to be able to go, ma'am, you're not right. Ma'am, it's not okay. Ma'am, this is not good. You just need to back up. And do I think it's going to happen? No, like I said before, I don't think it's going to happen. I think this is something that Katie Joy is going to continue on with. As long as Katie Joy can make money, Katie Joy is going to make money. And that's just the way it is. Now, if you look at her YouTube, y'all, I'm not telling you go over there and look at or watch a video, but y'all go over there and look at her YouTube channel, at Katie Joy's YouTube channel. And y'all look at the videos that she has done on this 7M and Miranda. Y'all look at that and y'all look at the views. She's not pulling in what she normally pulls in. And when she's on Instagram, her likes aren't really there very much. So whatever Katie Joy's doing, it seems like her audience isn't very much into it. You've got those, select few that actually enjoy it and, are actually out to dismantle anything that they can think they need to dismantle, because that's just the way it is and that's the way her audience is. But when you get to looking at it, it's kind of like, I don't know that Katie Joy honestly has the audience for this. I really don't. I don't think. I mean, like I said, in my opinion, somebody in my comments one day told me that Katie Joy's trying to get younger followers, and that may be the case. That may be 100% the case, that she's just trying to get younger followers. And you know what? Maybe Miranda Derrick is just playing into this and giving her some younger followers, and maybe Miranda's, directing people to see how bad, Katie Joy is, and people are actually liking what Katie Joy is having to say since the story's getting out there more. That may be the case. Who knows at this point? Honestly, who really knows? But I just want to say, and I just really want to take a moment and just say, it's nice. It really is nice to have somebody with a bigger caliber like Miranda Derrick speaking out and saying what, the smaller channels say about Katie Joy. And it's nice to have somebody else out there going, no, and if anybody wanted to question what Miranda was saying, you can Google Katie Joy and a lot of things come up. It really, really does. A lot of things come up. And, she's not the most popular. We're going to horse rest real fast. She's not the most popular person whenever it comes down to it. But, she's the one covering Miranda Derrick at this point, and Katie Joy's going to do what Katie Joy wants to do. But all right, I'm going to get off of here because I'm going to spend some time with these babies right here. They're wanting inside the round pen. Yeah, my horses do like going inside the round pen. They really do. They like going in there and they like spending one-on-one time with mama, and I like it very, very much. So I'm going to turn something else on in my headphones, and I'm going to watch or listen to something else while I work my horses just a little bit and, give them a little bit of exercise. And, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you got to do. You just got to cover Katie Joy and then continue smiling and going on with your day. So with that being said, I hope that you have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And I hope you smile today, or I hope you make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference, guys. It really, really can. Alrighty, guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful one. And if you haven't already done it, go down there and hit subscribe to me, because this is what I do, 100%. This is what I do. I just get out here and talk. Yep. I get out here and talk, and I just say my opinion on things, and I blabble on while I'm with my horses. So, alrighty, guys. I hope y'all have a good one. Bye.